Hey, it's Steve Stewart from stevestewart.me, home of the Audacity Workshop, where I help podcast editors learn how to edit faster with Audacity. Today I'm going to show you what the newest changes inside of the libsyn dashboard, at least as it applies to uploading an episode, which is what most of us will end up doing. I mean, there's some settings in the top level stuff that you do, but I'm going to just go through and upload a single episode and show you what I do and show you the newest changes, because these are going to include now the newest inclusions of the iTunes feed tags, which is mostly what you're going to see is people who have seasonal or some kind of a series type of a podcast. This is going to help benefit them in making their show appear better and allowing them to feed people a series of episodes rather than, just episode 1 through 1,000. And this is going to help people who have, mostly like fan-based shows, or if you've got it's you got to listen to this episode first, then this episode, and then this episode, and it's like a 10-episode series. This will help people with that. We're not going to go too much into that, but those iTunes feed tags are coming. In most cases, it'll be just an episodic type of show, and that's what we're going to do here today with Chris Peach's Money Peach podcast. I'm already in the Add New Episode field, and you'll see the biggest change here is they've taken the long form, which would have gotten even longer with the new iTunes feed tags being included. Now they've got it into tabs. So first thing, of course, you do is hit the Add Media file. I already throw the ID3 tags into the MP3. This is the metadata that gives information like the title, the description, all kinds of information inside of the file. And since I've already done that, when it uploads here, and I check that box, then it will populate a lot of the details for me, which we'll see in the next tab. If you don't check that, you can obviously manually add them. And we will go into the next tab because there are some things I want to show you that have to do with these new iTunes feed tag changes. So I'm going to upload from a hard drive, go to where I've got the file. We're going to open it. It's uploading. And while it is uploading, I can click here to go to details or just click on any of the tabs above. Here I'm going to the details tab. There I am. And I'm in the second tab now. I'm going to leave these blank because, well, they're going to be populated as soon as the upload is finished. In fact, you know what? Let's just wait for a second and they will populate here. You'll see that come up in just a little bit. While we're waiting on that, this is the biggest change down here at the bottom. The iTunes optimization fields. That's what we're going to go to in just a little bit here. All right, so the upload is finished. It's pulled the ID3 tags from the MP3 for me. Here are the show notes. I'm going to do a little bit of formatting. In fact, let me just go ahead and copy everything. Let me go ahead and do this. We're gonna make this a hyperlink real quick. Open up in a new window. It's always good to do that. Now, I'm not changing anything here, but this is the new area here, the iTunes optimization field. If I want to give the iTunes title a different name, then I can enter it here. If I want to give it a different summary, maybe I've got a different call to action for the iTunes summary. Maybe my desire with iTunes is to have people leave a rating and review. I'll put it there. I don't recommend that. I don't think your call to action should be to ask for ratings and reviews. It's not going to help you anywhere except give you a vanity plug. But hey, if you really want to make it there, that's kind of what you can do. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave all this stuff here at the original post data or title, whatever you want to call it, and leave it the same. But I'm going to change it for the iTunes title. Now, these changes won't actually take effect until they update iTunes, and the iOS 11 update, I believe, is coming in fall. So what they're looking for is for us to not include the episode title. So the episode number. They want a nice, clean, keyword-rich title, kind of like what Google likes to see. So I'm taking off the EP. Here's what I took off, the EP053. I'm going to take that off. And then the iTunes summary, I can make that anything I want. So I'm going to go ahead and I've got this abbreviated version, and I'm going to plug that in here. And again, I'm going to make this a hyperlink. Guess what? You cannot, I forgot this. You cannot add hyperlinks to iTunes. It's going to strip them anyway. But this is one of those that it's like, okay, this is worth showing anyway. It's a nice short URL, pretty link that was created by my client who's going to have it redirect right to the show notes for this episode. Is this a full episode? Almost always. If you want to release a trailer for like, hey, there's an upcoming season coming, or a bonus, you can put the bonus in there. Season number. So let's say you're in season 3 of your Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. review. You can put that there, and that will group those seasons together. If you leave it blank, it doesn't do anything. Episode number. Now, here's where the episode number will be put excuse me, for the iTunes listing. Of course, I've already got it in the title for everywhere else, like, if it goes to Google Play or Stitcher, I believe, anything like that. But for iTunes, it's not in the title, but it will be here to help keep track of the episodes for you. I don't know how that's going to look. They haven't released it yet, but it's a full normal episode 53. It is clean. And if I want to put iTunes author here, I put in my client's name, and then I can go to the next tab, which is the artwork. All right, so I'm going to go to artwork, and you'll notice that I'll go right to the third tab as soon as I click that button. There it is, artwork. I had artwork inside the MP3 83 tags. It also uploaded that for me. There's really nothing to add there. I'm going to go to scheduling. Here's where I can set the release date. So I'm going to release it tomorrow at 2 a.m. Yes, I've got that. I'm not going to go with any of this stuff here. And what's in the advanced tab? Extra tags, TV style rating. I'm not going to mess with any of that. So let's see, I've got my scheduling set up. I'm going to save this as a draft and come back and make sure I did it all right. But that is how you then set up your podcast. And I have a problem. Interesting. Okay, apparently, now this is really good that I get to show you this. So if there's a problem, you can go to the details tab. It's giving me that red marker there saying, hey, there's a problem. Retirement is... Okay, it can only be 512 characters. Interesting. So I need to cut down this iTunes only description. Again, I could just delete that altogether, and iTunes will truncate it, meaning it will shorten it for me from the original description. That's my understanding. And I'm not an expert. I don't work for Libsyn. I'm a client of Libsyn's. Many of my clients are clients of Libsyn's. So I guess you'd say I don't call it power user. But this is seems to be the problem here. So I'm going to go ahead, shorten this, and then it will be in draft mode. And then I can come back and make sure everything's working right and publish or schedule it out. So hopefully that helps you with these newest changes to the Libsyn dashboard. If you got any questions, hey, please reach out to me. You'll find all my information at stevestewart.me, not .com, because the guy who owns the .com has had it for more than, he's had it since 97, so it's more than 20 years. I'm not going to get .com. I'm at stevestewart.me, home of the Audacity Workshop, where I help podcast editors edit faster. Thanks for watching.